Liverpool have done it again. They've been quiet this window. It's been weird. It's been strange considering what they did last summer, but they have just burst onto the scene again. They've breaking news, a transfer bomber. Bradley Barcola to Liverpool is pretty much a done deal. David Ornstein has broke the news this morning saying that Liverpool have agreed a fee with PSG now over the transfer for the French forward. It is happening. Liverpool, who'd hardly spent anything all summer, were way down the Premier League table in terms of net spend, gross spend. They have now burst up that table because they're about to blow £120 million on Bradley Barcola. That puts Liverpool, just to put this in perspective in terms of Liverpool's ambition in terms of money spent. Now, you can talk about the quality of the players and how well they've played, and you never know how well a player's going to do. Florian Wirtz, Alexander Isak, obviously, from last summer, they were the breaking stories, and they were the big transfer bombers, weren't they? And Liverpool were like, whoa, what's going on? And a horrific season under Arne Slot, and everybody was questioning whether spending big money was actually worth it. But you cannot actually question the ambition in terms of how much Liverpool are willing to spend. They now have 3 players in the top 5 record transfer fees paid out in the Premier League. So the top 5 transfer fees paid in all-time history in the Premier League. Liverpool have 3 players now in the top 5, and they're all over 100 million. You've got Florian Wirtz at 116 million, 125 for Alexander Isak, and now joining them too is Bradley Barcola. Let's not forget that Liverpool had a bid in excess of 100 million, obviously turned away when Caicedo was on their list as well. So Liverpool have got farm for this. Another £100 million player in the bag for them. Bradley Barcola is coming in alongside Munoz this summer as well. Jeremy Jacquet they've already brought in as well. So Liverpool's spend this summer now has just gone from hardly anything under 100 million to way over 200 million now, and they are third in terms of transfer spend. And when you consider the teams that are above them, the likes of Chelsea and of Spurs, and what they have been spending this summer as well, just like that, bang, Liverpool are right back up there, and I think this is quite a significant signing for them as well. They needed someone big to replace Mo Salah. Who bigger than Bradley Barcola? Look, you could say that he's out of favour at PSG, but I mean, good business for them, and getting 120 million for a player that isn't getting in the starting lineup. My God, that shows you how strong Luis Enrique's squad actually is. But again, I'll ask the question, is this a big enough statement from Liverpool? Is this enough for them? Is it the right move? I'm looking at what they've got and where they need reinforcements, and out wide, yeah, you could say that they need that play. Obviously, we're talking about Mo Salah then a moment ago, but do they not need to strengthen in midfield? Do they need something better there? Is Jacquet enough? It is, obviously, I know they've brought Araujo in on loan as well. Are they enough at centre-back? Are the full-backs strong enough at Liverpool right now? I know they've got Conor Bradley to come back from his long-term injury as well. And up front, you've got Ekitike to come back in a few months' time also. So by the time Areola gets playing football and actually gets his team working, he's actually got strength in depth coming back in time. Leone also, the injured centre-back that they brought in last summer from that horrific ligament injury that he picked up at the start of last season, to come back as well. All of a sudden, you look at Liverpool and you start to think, oh, they've had a poor window. And like I've just said there, then you're guessing as to what they're doing in the window, because they need improvements throughout their squad. But then you put all of the injury turns into perspective, and you're like, adding Barcola to that and everything that he brings, that extra little bit of X factor, because he has got X factor. He's rapidly quick and is an absolutely outstanding player. Whether you think 120 is too much or bang on where this transfer window is, when you look at Morgan Rogers and what he's achieved, you've got a 2-time Champions League winner, multiple winner at domestic level in France here in Bradley Barcola. Like, you are going to have to pay a premium for these players. And Liverpool have done it. They have shown the ambition again. Where does that put them when it comes to title contenders? Is that even worth mentioning at the moment with what Liverpool are doing? Are they even in the equation? Areola obviously has still got work to do with that squad and getting him the way he wants to play. But bringing in players like this with Areola as the manager, you can only expect Liverpool to get better I don't know if this is going to work. Nobody knows if it's going to work, because last summer we thought Liverpool had done the ultimate in having the best transfer window ever, and how much they actually spent. Liverpool's spend now is creeping up to 700 million over the last 2 transfer windows. Summer transfer windows, that is. That is absolutely staggering when you think about it. Is Barcola the right type of player to take Liverpool forward? It's a lot of money. Before we get back to the video, I want to talk to you about something that's really impressed me. Look at these transformations. Oh my days. Michael Owen, £40 lost on his plan. Anita, £60 more lost on hers. And Linda, £50 lost on her Oxford Natural plan. Let's make it clear, and I'm going to tell you this from my own experience, you have to put the work in yourself. You have to want to make these changes and healthier changes in your life. But people have kept asking me, since working with Oxford Natural, what is the difference? Why do day and night supplements with Oxford Natural make such a big change? Well, that's because normal supplements only have one ingredient. Oxford Natural's Optimum Day supplements have 7 different ingredients in them. Ingredients like citicoline to help mental clarity, green tea extract to help metabolism. And when your day is over, Optimum Night supplements kick in and give you an extra 6 ingredients like ashwagandha to help deal with everyday stress in life, lavender to give you a better sleep quality as well. Both supplements combine together to the ultimate 24-hour system to help you through your day. If you're thinking it is time to make a change, click on the link in the description of this video or scan the QR code on your screen to get 70% off your first order when using promo code AdamFC. Now let's get back to the video. I have said this so many times before, when it comes to the money and the money spent, when you've got a team that is in Champions League continuously, season in, season out, £100 million signings are nothing. And that's what Liverpool have got. They may have had a bad season last season, but qualifying for the Champions League, the importance of that, I actually think was massive for them. They've still got that financial backing and are able to try and recover from that disaster that they had last summer in terms of the transfer window, and them players not doing enough. Bradley Barcola, I actually think, well, this is a guy that, like I said, he's got winning mentality built within. Finalist in the World Cup, obviously, again, not finalist in the World, semi-finalist in the World Cup, and obviously winning the Champions League twice the last 2 seasons. This is the guy that's used to winning and playing at a high intensity, season in, season out. I actually think Liverpool have got a very good player. And if you were to rank, and this is my opinion alone, and please do get into the comments and let me know what you think. If you were to rank Barcola in terms of the big signings that Liverpool have actually made, he is better than Wirtz. He is a better player than what Alexander Isak is as well. I think Liverpool have done well here in bringing him in. I'm not convinced he's enough to make them challenge for the title, but what this signing does, it gives them a lot more confidence that, again, that's top 5 secured for Liverpool and Champions League football again. Can they build from that and make that next step? I think they need 2 more players to really challenge. I think they need another central midfielder. And I think they need another centre-back as well. I'm still not convinced by Liverpool's centre-backs at the moment. You could argue even full-back. But then Bradley coming back, is that enough? Is that enough? And obviously Kirkes on the left. There's a lot to talk about with Liverpool. They're the unknown quantity at the moment, because the poor start to the season wasn't great against Newcastle. Got away with it with a last-minute penalty. There's only 1 game, I know. Iraola is the key factor in this for me. I love this guy as a manager, and this type of player under Iraola, it's a scary combination. And look, even as an opposition fan, you've got to admire the way that Iraola plays football. And I'm worried when he gets it right. I'm worried when Iraola starts to get it right at Liverpool, how good they're going to be. And with the ambition of the owners and how much they're willing to spend on getting the big players in, unlike my club, Man United, in terms of overspending. Look, this is Liverpool's model now. They will keep on spending and will keep going for the best players. It's tough to decide where Liverpool are, but this is going a long way to pushing them higher up the table, I think. This is a good signing. In fact, this is an excellent signing for Liverpool. And it is quite scary for everyone else with Barcola coming in. He definitely adds that X factor to Liverpool's side. Let me know what you think. That is the breaking news this morning in the Premier League. Liverpool agree terms with PSG, 120 million. They've done it again. Another 100+ million player. That's 3 in the top 5 now for Liverpool in terms of the all-time record transfer fees paid out in the Premier League. It's a madness. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Give the video a like if you're enjoying the content. And of course, make sure that you do hit the subscribe button to stay up to date with all the latest in and around the Premier League. Cheers for watching, everyone.